to ban. Virtus Pro's turn to ban. TNC's turn to ban. Virtus Pro's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to ban. TNC's turn to pick. Virtus Pro's turn to pick.
Clockwork!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
We'll see if and when it comes up, we can talk about it. Right now, it's Clockwork for TNC. They like to get Ogre still in the pool. Here they pick up a lot.
Pro's turn to pick.
The Winter Wyvern, there we go. There's a obvious one, which you've seen both Artstyle and Lil play. Lil has had to play a bit less greedy with Artstyle on the team, it feels like, but has kind of adjusted accordingly.
Ten seconds remaining.
We've seen him swap over.
5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to pick.
Enchantress.
Virtus Pro's turn to ban.
Ancient apparition.
TNC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Pro's turn to ban. TNC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to pick. TNC's turn to pick.
Puck!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to...
Vengeful spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Virtus Pro's turn to...
Dragon Knight.
TNC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to pick. Virtus Pro's turn to pick.
Shadow Fiend.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes.
They're gonna, what, dual lane mid maybe, or? Do you think there's any chance no one plays in the safe lane and they do like a CK, like a dual lane mid against the SF? Like, they'll do like Io CK, Ivan CK with a roaming. I guess the CK maybe matches up better against the dual. Yeah. Seems like a strong pick. You talked about getting some kind of tanky hero to be in front. CK, as a hero and with all his illusions, definitely fits that. There is some AoE to deal with his ultimate, though. Shadow Fiend raises particular. Yeah. Here we go. We're going to hop ourselves into one of the best of three. My first time casting TNC at this tournament. They've been on stream for most. Excited to see how they fare here. As very strong in the Southeast Asian region. It's quite some time. They've already got Val points. That's kind of interesting to note. Like, all these teams are trying to get more Val points now. VP have a shit ton. They won a major. Teams like TNC, anything they can get is going to help. Alright, VP picked up early move towards the enemy side of the map. It's going to be Ramses on the Chaos Knight leading the way. No one. The Venge being played in the mid lane. Lil on the Winter Wyvern. It is Artstyle. He wins the battle to play the Enchantress for this VP side. Finally, leave Pasha on the puck. Up against Raven. Safe lane Dragon Knight. He's hiding far back right now. It's going to be Sam H playing the offlane Doom. And as expected, in the fountain, getting these souls up for the Shadow Fiend. Cuckoo on the Shadow Fiend. 1437 on AA. And Tim's playing the Clockwork. They messed it up, Winter. He's only got 11. Why has he got 12? Seth going to lane 14 souls, one less than you know. What do you make of this? Do you think this is a good call from VP?
The battle begins.
Seems Raven knows he's already headed bottom. They've scattered the puck at bottom, so grab this rune. I think the issue is more Dragon Knight will have a miserable time up top. He is gonna get dive time and time again, and he will feed. There's nothing you can do. There's a ward behind your tower. There's an Enchantress with creeps, and there's a Chaos Knight. You cannot lane against that if you're a Dragon Knight. Micro this career differently. 37. We'll find it. Won't stop the item coming up. Gets the gold for his team. Nice little boost to their start. Now he's going to figure out which lane he wants to go to. This top lane is being deserted. Venge is not a hero known for being played in the mid lane, and without rotations, no one will struggle against this Shadow Fiend diamond. Getting last hits good. You've got 3 heroes up top now. Artstyle out of this lane. I was looking for that kill on the Enchantress. And also, I think he skilled it after seeing that there was a Wild Wing here. If this was a different creep, he may have gone for the Devourer, but Wild Wing is not a useful creep other than for the armor. Pasha, solo kill on Raven down bottom. Do not catch that one. For that, but it is an unexpected kill. Orb of Venom, starting item for the puck. Blood. For that one. He's back bottom, just the 1 point in the passive that you're talking about. Game where SF expected Leading the CS battle, 11 CS to the 6 of Venge. Went to lane with 14 denies, so even has added 6 denies to that tally. Get that room. Meanwhile, the high ground Enchantress has the first creep, but will be scouted out by a Clockwork Illusion.
That's unjust.
Yeah, he walked into. I kind of looked away, just thinking Enchantress has the high ground advantage and scouts him out. I did not expect him to get caught out like that. So, mistake. Felt like a kill that shouldn't happen when you've got that vision advantage from the high ground, but nonetheless, not the end of the world for VP. Lane's settling down now. It looks like movement's going to continue for the supports, but the cores are kind of happy with the lanes they're in. DK is going to keep going up against the Puck, the Doom up against the Chaos Knight. Do you think this laning setup favors either of the two teams? Damage brought down by the Enchantress rotation.
Wisdom is not.
No.
Denied. Puck out.
So 2 out of 3 lanes won, VP with the edge. I mean, that's kind of what you're hoping for, I guess maybe even expecting when you have an Enchantress on your team. True. And mid lane's being won fairly significantly by the Shadow Fiend, I'd say. It's got 8... Oh, absolutely. I'm not... No criticism directed at no one. It's just a losing matchup, made even worse by the Clockwork pre-souls at the start. Could be in some trouble here. He's hiding in his cogs. He's got to come out eventually, and there's the Arctic Burn to slow him down. Reality Rift to pull him back into a Chaos Bolt, and that will be a dead Clockwork. The battery is sold out, but Artsal gets the last hit. No Courier May or Cuckoo almost gets the kill mid lane. Hit a double raise there. Might bring him down. He may just start poking at this tower, though. It looks like that will be the case.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
On the tower now. It's going to be going for a fast drums, I imagine. Has the bracer already. We've seen a lot of this drums build coming out. Very stat-heavy build to make yourself tankier, hard to kill. It feels like the SF is a lot stronger at fighting earlier with the raise damage. So having that drums to fight early also is really... Oh, yeah, Tim's is there. He pops the smoke, has the cogs as well. Smoke thwarted by Tim's. Even scouts out the Enchantress creep now as well. Lil will get a ward in this mid lane, it looks like. Go his way through. Well, yeah, ward behind the tower. While Tim's coming in looking for Artstyle here. Artstyle needs to be a little bit careful. Does not have any points in the heal. SF is rotated now as well. Looks like he's going to switch target. Artstyle gets hit by one raise, 1 or 2 more right clicks. Tim's could go down for this one though. He's still got creeps and pops the shrine. He's going to be fine. And now Lil will die to another raise. Cuckoo playing it well with the rotation in mid. They scout them out and then they react perfectly. Wanted to go for the room, but Pasha comes in as a Puck with the bottle. Really nice for Puck when he can get these double runes. Top getting 2 runes for himself.
I will slake my thirst.
Dragon Knight's actually out farming the Puck in terms of net worth. Yes, is the reason for that. 3 points in Dragon Blood, and suddenly he's kind of unkillable down here with Raindrop, Soul Ring. I say unkillable. Is he unkillable? That's going to be tested. Raven has 16 one charges, and he's going to need all of them. Pops it now, has the ulti form if he wants to use it. He's got backup coming his way. He's going to turn to go on Artstyle. Has a brief fire in a couple of seconds. Well, yep, he's going to get the kill. Another roll goes flying through. Doesn't actually land, but he still dies to Lil's Splinter Blast. A 1-for-1 trade at bottom, so they killed the DK. He tanked through so much there between the magic one charges and the raindrops that he was able to get a kill in return. Samage getting this kill. Solo kill.
festoon my horns.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Got him with the Infernal Blade, and I think he hit him with the Thunderclap. The Thunderclap costing just 50 mana now makes it a lot better to have on Doom. It used to cost a full 100 mana. Yeah, 100 or even 115 or 25. I think it was 100 though. It's a very strong nuke. It does 150 damage and slows. It's got a Sal, but we won't get a chance to use it, and did not have Scorched Earth, more importantly. So gets the revenge. Bill and Artstyle very active early on, rotating around. So both teams with a lot of movement, 5 kills apiece. Things are settling down here, Winter. Does feel like TNC have come out with an edge from the laning stage, given that the Shadow Fiend and Dragon Knight are farming better than the VP cores.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Radiant's
I mean, despite getting that first
bottom
bottom on the puck, he has not won his lane by any means. Asha's farm is decent, but not stoppable. They've, invised up, but the Chaos Knight's on the Shadow Fiend, which means there's no backup. No one swaps his way out. They're going for this SF with the CK, and Fuku turns, throws razors. He's completely alone here. Does hit some nice razors, but Pasha TPing in as well means TNC lose 2. Well played rotation from Ramses. Sam H at top. While that's going on, he did use the Doom to manage to kill Artstyle.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Very nice by the CK. And he shrines up, he's ready to go again. May even find Sam H up top with Scorcher still on cooldown from that kill. He is very vulnerable up here. Yep. He's back to the tower, it looks like. Saw this one coming. Oh, he's very close. He needs to be careful here. Ramsey shows himself, and I think Sam H knows what happens last time. Who wants to harass Pasha? Wow, Sam H, he did not respect the CK initiation. Lil saw the CK in the lane and still got caught out. I'm glad you also missed that one, which make me feel less. But I saw him scout the hero, so I just assumed he's not going to find the kill. But excuses are excuses. That's loser talk. Heroes continue. Sam H at top. Is he going to go down? I'm going to watch Sam H because he seems to be getting all these kills or deaths one way or another. He's charging in. He needs to hit this clap if he wants the kill. Get close enough for it. Clap goes, misses it. Lane meanwhile, damage being dealt here. Sam H not being turned upon. Wants Ramses, but the Cold Embrace is there to heal him back up. And now with the Dream Call, Sam H locked in place. Wants the Infernal Blade. I don't think it's good enough. Ramses will pull him back in. They get the kill. Let's learn, you know. This game is one where I gotta keep watching Sam H. Up mid lane. Got you. Range is fine. Okay, well, he's actually gonna hit by the Cold Feet. The Ice Blast follow up, and no one. Brought low, one more right click. I think he missed uphill. If that hit, he would have brought him very low with the Ice Blast. I think that's a kill. It has, yeah, the damage plus the damage over time would have been enough, yeah. I would say he's dead if that hit. Shrining up his VP though. They've only got 2 heroes down here. 2 heroes at mid could rotate as well. SF making his move from the bottom lane. See the Wyvern now. Lil going to try fly his way out of that one. Gets slowed by the Ice Vortex. Caught.
Dire's middle tower.
Looking here. Oh, hook shot though. Oh, catches 2 in the cogs with the Ice Blast follow-up. They're going to get the first kill. Can they bring down Ramses as well? He's pushed back by the cogs. Battery Assault chipping away at him as well. No mana for... Okay, yeah, he's got mana for the Rocket Barrage, but he needs the SF Razors more importantly. He's getting slowed down by that little Mud Golem. The Shard Golem catching him. Another cogs comes in. Ramsey's trying to armor toggle his way out of this one. There's the Winter's Curse. That's going to buy some time and also kill the AA. Nicely played by Lil. Lil showing his prowess on the Winter Wyvern. His first time playing at this tournament, and Chase being punished by VP. get this kill. Pasha's Blink Dagger is up if he wants to buy it now.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
The nice thing with the Rocket Flare is the synergy with the Ice Blast. You can throw these global spells anywhere to help a DK initiate and get a kill. Got this really good global ganking potential, but the problem is maybe the setup is not great. The Doom is the main hero that can kind of look to charge in with an ultimate, kill someone, and catch him by surprise. Sure. Now coming from there, smoked up, looking to use this next hook shot from Tim's. Should be a kill on most heroes. No one at bottom lane could swap himself out of the cogs. They're pinging out. They see heroes coming in from the north. They're conflicted who to go for. Tim's now finds no one, gets the cold feet, but does not gonna hit the proc. The hook shot initially cancelled. Now the Ice Blast comes in. No one trying to swap his way out, but gets stunned before he can do so. Breathe Fire not going to come immediately. He's silenced up. No one now gets hit by it, and the Ice Blast going to help finish him off. Tim's still alive, earned up, but immediately cancelled as no one does finish him off with the illusion. This Winter's Curse not going to be as effective as the last, as Lil in all sorts of trouble. He's got no mana left, will die. The last right-clicker Raven, Sam H trying to chase down the Chaos Knight of Ramses. Fast, but not fast enough. No drums on the Doom to get him close enough for the Chaos Knight kill. 3-for-1 trade. Very good movement into the enemy jungle from TNC.
Tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Shadowfiend is packing a punch in these fights. 2, 1, and 4. Drums, Yule Scepter queued up next. Sam H is going to find art style here to go for this kill. It seems like he is trying to set this up, but without any rotations coming in.
Gotcha.
VP, is just kind of farming time for them, or do they want to get aggressive and start making plays with this Blink Dagger on puck? Or scouts him out with a Rocket Flare. That's a play from him. Basket Man is going to be used to expedite that farm, but going to not even be up quite yet. Still needs another 100 gold to get there. This team definitely can create space. Chaos Knight's kind of ready to fight. Coming in from the top, rotating in from behind. Sam H looking for a Doom target, doesn't find it immediately. They're going to get the Winter Wyvern with the Ice Blast. He does not get a chance to use any of his spells. No Winter's Curse for this one. Tim's chasing a bit too far underneath the tower. Gets Dream Coiled up, taking a lot of damage here. The Dragon Knight swoops in to help them out, though. Like the tier 1 tower will go down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
A prize.
At what point can VP fight? Are they going to need like BKBs this game? Is there on both Chaos Knight and Venge, you think?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And you're also worried if you go those BKBs too fast, like, are you even going to be doing enough damage? What if your opponents just play a farming game? Blink on Dragon Knight, speaking of Blink Daggers. Raven looking to initiate in, doesn't find the Dragon Tail. Sometimes a fast BKB can punish as well.
It's off.
I kind of exactly that. It's the more reliable one. It's the less carry-oriented one. You want to have a reliable stun when you've got an AA on your team. You want to make sure you get that Ice Blast landing on a target. You don't want to be thwarted by running into a second.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Mid recognizing that he is in a vulnerable position with all 5 VP heroes. They're headed top. This Doom, he's the one who's actually going to get caught out. Sam H on the receiving end of a nasty VP rotation, patching out the entire side. This Ice Blast will really hit all too much there. It does clip Ramses, but not with the impact damage, and Tier 2 tower will be going down.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
It's like both team... Oh, it's for VP. Probably not. They've got the minus armor from the Wave of Terror.
There is comfort.
At last.
Flaming Art Style, maybe. Getting it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
More of a carry. I'm very used to seeing Art Style play Chen and Enchantress and have crazy net worth. His Chen I've seen like up at like the top 3 in net worth. Lil at mid, bursted down by the initiation of Raven, followed up by an Ice Blast. There's that guaranteed stun. Dragonite get nuked a bit by the puck, but he's still very tanky. Kill that. Oh, the blink stun, they caught the puck. The ward, it scouted him out, they had the vision, they instantly burst him down.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
To make sure they get the kill, but like you say, it didn't seem entirely nice. Kaya on puck, I feel like I have not seen this pick up too much. It's not, by all means, it's an item that sounds fine on puck, it's just often there is other items that you prioritize over it. It doesn't seem like how fast they're killing it. I think this was a good Yule's game for him, and we haven't talked too much about that. He hasn't seemed to use it all too much just yet. Okay. Give some solo kill potential before BKBs come up, but immediately dewarded, and then they smoke up right after. It's being pinged though. I imagine TNC have a decent idea. Dire ward in the net area. I think this ward actually spotted this. Them some vision in the mid lane. They saw. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Maybe the rocket flare gave some vision. There we go. They see Roach now. It's dying very quickly, Winter. They got to get here fast. Ice Blast coming in. The Clockwork could go for a hookshot play, but he may die in doing so. He's going to go for it anyways. He force stops immediately out of the pit. Actually, he gets force stopped out of the pit. Now he traps in the vent. Yeah. That's like, get out of my Roach pit. This is my Aegis. Now the Winter's Curse onto the AA. 1437 should be going down here. They're going to change target to the Doom. SF ops the Requiem. Looking to go in for Ramses, but Ramses has the Aegis. He's not the best target here. Instead, it should be no one they go for, but he's been called and praised up. Ramses goes down. Cuckoo throwing the razors. Doesn't bring down no one still, and TNC forced to retreat. They take out the Aegis, but they don't get any real kills. Another Ice Blast goes flying. Looks like that was off the mark. Where that one went. VP. Kira Roche had a very good time. Venge is going to have BKB for the upcoming team fight now as well. Okay.
I'll take that.
Venge is right click and carry as well. So useful against the other 3 heroes, but
Just what I've been waiting for.
yeah, that's That's the item I would have expected more, and I feel is more common, but... Crimson Guard. Blaine, yeah, Hims. Four staffs away, but breaks the Dream Call in the process. Wants to, okay, hook himself out of there. Get out of there. Now the chase is on. They want to go for these kills, and there is a Yule Scepter to cancel these TPs. Cuckoo. Start throwing razors. Can't get the level... Oh, say the level of death. The Infernal Blade off. Jesus, Winter. I'm going full Dota 1 here. That's a brain fart if I've ever heard one. They're trying to still chase down Outsell on the trees. Get that level death. Infernal Blade. Not able to really be used effectively against the Enchanters. Yeah. Pasha gets the orb out. My favorite part about that question, that spell, was that there was a question mark, like, after the word level in it. It was like this randomly placed question mark in there. Find him. Cuckoo doesn't have the Yule Scepter and doesn't have the... Oh yeah. It was great because you could like play mind games with your opponent, where whether or not you level it up, like you could have it just 1 point in it and then get them when they hit level 6 with that huge boost in damage, or you could max it out and then do a shit ton of damage when you're level 7 and they're like level 9 or something. A lot of potential. Yep. Didn't do the cogs push though. He's got the hookshot though. Goes for it to make sure he locks him in place, and Cuckoo will get the kill. He's got a Blink Dagger now, so going for some swag fiend plays with the Blink Yule Scepter. Also has some right-click potential with the SMY, so a bit of a hybrid build coming out from Cuckoo. Yeah, it's all movements. That's actually a good point. It Yule's drops, Blink Dagger, SMY, all of these are mobility items. Movement speed or Blink.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Gotcha. Radiant's top tower.
Bottom line Clockwork. Threatening to TP in, realizes and thinks better of it. They're going to go high ground. They're going to threaten this one. Force TPs back. There are TPs on the BP side, and they need to start using them soon. Raven's on the high ground with the BKB, chipping at the tier 3. Forces the TPs. That's really what they want to do, is force them back so they don't get a tier 2. And then... too long ago, it feels like. Pasha's showing in mid lane while several heroes smoke towards bottom. This Shadow Fiend needs to be careful. It's going to clear one more wave and probably back off out of here. He is very fast, so it's like he's not going to go for the neutral.
Radiant are scanning.
Him out, they scan him. Catch him. He's got a lot of backup right behind him. The problem is the SF, the smoke can pop, he may just instantly blink away. Or he may dodge spells with Yules. Yeah, he's very tricky to latch onto, and this build is going to be very good at kiting the Chaos Knight around. Even if you somehow do damage to him, he may be able to Yules himself and then blink out after not taking damage. So it is a very tricky Shadow Fiend build to play against. Yep. Getting the evasion. Much it is nice against the Chaos Knight. The raise damage just seems... Oh, sure. It is... That's the thing. Both are good, but it just feels like the raise damage is going to be the one that is more likely to have a higher impact. Exactly. If he was like a pure right-clicking SF with like BKB, Butterfly, Satanic Skadi, then yeah, I'd say you get the evasion, but Yules, Blink, Drums, this movement speed build is much more about actually using the raise. And there we go. Yeah, he does get the raise damage. Looking for a Lincoln Sphere as his next item up. He's got max movement speed. Build of his. Doesn't need to. I mean, his team maybe needs the movement speed from it. I guess it does give him the attack speed as well. It's like both teams going to be doing a bit more split push now. Puck at the top lane being pesky. Almost completed his Lincoln Sphere. See what comes. That Doom will die. Yeah. Oh, he has got the Ice Armor. That's nifty. Still possible if you've got the full Illusion Army on him, even against this Ice Army. The nice thing about this SF build, it means if someone gets Winter's Curse, they're not going to necessarily die to it because the SF doesn't right-click as hard. Stand. Right now it stands, it's a TNC 2k gold lead. They've only been up to about a 3.5 to 4k gold lead max. They've led the entire game, but they have kept things very close. They're in pecking.
A gift from the goddess.
Just what I've been waiting for.
Incoming!
I think the Doom... Oh, mid lane, they've gone in. They've got initiation. The Dream Coil into swap. They stun him up now as well. Dragon Knight will melt instantly. The Winter's Curse on the backline almost takes out Tim. He does get kept alive. That goes after. Great hook shot into Requiem. Cuckoo doing a lot of damage on the front line. He's in trouble now. The Lincoln's is there. He's going to use himself up. Can he blink out as well? He blinks to the low ground. Trying to retreat here. Tim's is going to be left to the wolves here. Ramses. Oh no. Sam H. You had one job, and that job was not to doom an illusion. 1437. Not going to get out of this one. Very clever. He died while he was stunned. He didn't get his BKB off. He got pulled. And the nice thing about the swap is it pulled him into range of like the Enchantress. So she was throwing the impetuses. That DK melted.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Cuckoo. Bring him down, no blink out. He's going to be brought down if possible. No, he's too fast, Winter. He hightails out. I don't know. He didn't actually need to pop the drums, perhaps. Maybe actually with the slow. Yeah, that's true. Good point. Raven gets to the stun. Randy's actually going to go down to this Ice Blast, I believe. He's been healed up initially, but could just leave him to die. And yeah, in comes the SF. Tim's gets credited at the last hit, teeping out his Lil in the trees. So, well, Roshan, that's going to be respawning in 5 seconds. Fortunately for TNC, it's not a quick Rosh respawn. May have been able to claim it. Meant the DK ulti. SF almost caught the Enchantress there. If he does catch, it's a kill. He sees top, he sees the vent. No one goes in, Bizzo. Cuckoo going to go for the Requiem. BKB from no one, forced out. Tim's going to be happy with that one. On the backline, did DK stunning up the Wyvern. Lil going to get caught out, which means he is done for with the Ice Blast swooping in. Nice picks, and there's no buyback on either of these heroes, but importantly for VP, Pasha is top, split pushing, threatening the high ground of TNC, and that'll force at least one TP back. 1437. D grab a tier 2. This, you can see how scary. Oh, they will get the Rosh still. It does respawn in time for them. That's actually a big question. Yeah, CK's headed towards the team, has a Blink Dagger. Puck scouts it out. Yeah, they've got to get out. I think this is going to be VP's Rosh now. Ramses goes in, he initiates into the clockwork. Ballstar pushes him a bit further away. The Doom now the new target. He's not going to get his Doom off. Ice Blast swoops in, doesn't actually hit anyone. That's a big, big problem for TNC. Swapped out is the Chaos Knight, keeping him alive. The clockwork and the Roshan pit completely surrounded. Hook shot to try and buy some time here. Does not have a cogs. Does not stand a chance here. Buyback now. TNC want to fight this one. 1437 cannot make the retreat to the shrine. The rest of TNC will heal themselves back up. Here comes 1437 with a buyback of his own. They want to make sure they get this Rosh. TNC are being chased down. They're being hounded by VP. VP want more. They've got a Winter's Curse. Who are they going to get with this one? Lil holding on to it for now. It's the Dragon Knight who gets stunned up initially. Does not get a chance to use any of his spells. He gets brought down. The Winter's Curse onto Cuckoo. Buying some time to try and go on here. No. Oh, he gets the blink out afterwards. Great play from the SF. Ice Blast going to go in. Does not hit Ramsey as he blinks away. The Lincoln's blocking the Reality Rift. SF too goddamn freaking fast. You can't keep up with him. He's out of there. You got to stop chasing him, VP. They're going to go Yeah, get the Roche, go for something else. The rest of TNC back in the mid lane. No Ice Blast for a little bit longer. Lil may actually find the Shadow Fiend. Cuckoo uses himself. Blinks out now as well. It's the Great Escape. Cuckoo, found by Ramses here, still has a Lincoln Sphere. Ramses will get it broken so that he can pop the Chaos Bolt. And now, finally, SF gets brought down. They had to work for it, Winter. They got it. Unless they want to commit more buybacks, but that was already very expensive. They're smoked. No way this works. Roche is dead too fast. I say that. The Ice Blast Rocket Flare are going to be there, art style. The impact damage, and yeah, TNC I think had hopes of contesting that Roche, but quickly realized it was not going to be feasible. Puck hatches the smoked up Clockwork. I think it didn't even mean to. It looked like he was just headed to the high ground and it happened to orb on top of him. Doomy Mullet bottom. Ooh, Lil. Very close to finding him. I don't think he did. He was smoked up and Puck just orbed on top of him, right? It was literally just random luck, it looked like. Oh, absolutely. VP have played the last 10 minutes of this game incredibly well. They've waited their time. They've been slightly trailing most of the game, but that gold deficit was such a small amount that it was never going to... A team fight was never going to be decided by the farm advantage. VP managing to outplay them with that earlier initiation, the Dream Call swap, and more recently, playing around this Roche bit. They cancelled his blink. He goes to the Yours. Will not... Oh, he does get the blink out. Can they still chase him down? They weren't able to do enough damage to him quickly enough. Meanwhile, back in mid, it's Raven getting a stun initiation, brings down outside. Cuckoo styling around this game. Sam H, goodbye, deleted. He's surrounded, he can't move. He even got the stun off and everything. Raven, he's managed to get his BKB off. He's in the Dream Call. He's now surrounded. Raven getting some help from the SF Razors. They burst down the Chaos Knight TNC. Oh, they're managing to make this happen. The Cogs push will catch the Venge on respawn. No one's got no chance out of this one, or does he? The Winter's Curse from Lil will buy him some time. Cuckoo, can he chase? There's going to be some help from the Puck here. The Invis Shadow Blade going to save the Venge there. Great play from Lil. Saves no one for the time being. Can they chase him down? Also, Pasha in a bit of a tricky spot here. He's got a Lincoln Sphere. That gets popped. Now he's looking to orb his way out of there. Looks like... It's one of those very fine things with the Yule's Blink out, because the Yule's only lasts 2.5 seconds, whereas Blink has a 3-second kind of countdown before you can use after taking damage. So you have to make sure you use that Yule's after you've not taken damage for a little bit, or you won't be able to blink out. So the fact Cuckoo's able to do that Yule's Blink so reliably is very impressive, considering that it's not a guaranteed thing to do. Got BKB, he's perma-hasted. Well, actually, he's lost his drum, so he's only down to 537. No longer blazing around the map. Ah, you know, that 13 movement speed be the make or break. Taste it. He's... Oh, Winter, he's almost level 25-2 on SF. That's gonna be a big pickup. Most likely, I'd say the cooldown reduction, given that his build. Yeah, he's all about the raise damage. Cooldown reduction will affect that, not to mention his items. You're looking at BKB Lincolns with almost half the cooldown than they normally have. That's ridiculously powerful in the late game. I can't see him getting the right-click damage given this current build. They're going to put the ward on the high ground. It gets spotted though. There's a sentry ward. They don't see the ward being planted. It's in fog.
Under attack.
They don't know this is here. They need to get a bit closer to it. Meanwhile, this ward... Okay, it's been pinged out now. It's like they called vision up. They see Sam H here. Jump. Tim's... Okay, he walked right past it. Oh, the dive sentry got taken out, so they maybe don't... They can't actually take that ward out just yet. Was a sentry ward. Puck is approaching level 25. Could see a big boost in Puck's itemization with that gold talent at 25. Here we go, SF, 25 achieved. There we go, cooldown reduction. No surprises there. Big levels coming up. The Puck, 25, as mentioned. Chaos Knight, what does he get at 25? 2 max Chaos Bolt, plus 2 max Chaos Bolt duration. -7 Reality Rift armor reduction. I kind of like the stun. I mean, I don't know. I think both sound good. -7 armor just doesn't sound like... I don't know. Sounds good, yeah. As a level 25. It's not even -7 armor to your attack. It's only to Reality Rift is the crazy thing.
Boom! There it goes.
That's true. Stuns... Top bottom, they've got the Puck with the pushback as well. Stuns win Dota. TNC find and pick off the Puck at bottom lane. Great execution. Cuckoo not needed. He's back farming. May need to push out this top lane, which is being pressured by VP. We saw this last time. They lost a fight, but the Puck split push. Buy them some time and breathing room. Maybe needed because still in that top lane. Meanwhile, mid lane, Cuckoo broken. Jumped on just now. Yeah, top lane needs to be addressed though by TNC. Not sure they can break high ground without taking some damage up top. Already their tier 3 is down to just 300 health. No one is waiting to get some vision of these heroes, and yeah, he's going to show himself now. Right, TNC are just ignoring it. They may think they can go faster. They pop the glyph. They're not TPing back for now. No one's still like, can I go for this? Yeah, he can. Now the TP comes back in from the Doom. The scan being used as well, and yeah, TNC had to retreat as the Doom TP'd back. Feels like Doom has really fallen off with his item progression, Winter. Where's his items? He's got... No, yeah. Oh yeah. That evasion did not save him from the Chaos Knight in that last fight. That is for sure. I was about to ask, it feels like he needs some initiation, whether it's a Blink or a Shadow Blade, and it's going to be a Blink Dagger. Doesn't finish the Shivers or whatever the plate mail was going to be. I think recognizes he needs a way to get to the backlines. Here we go, Puck level 25, gets that GPM talent, has a Scythe of Vice queued up. There we go, this GPM can help. Check it out, it looks like. Mask of Madness meant, yeah, and he'd already used the Wave of Terror. Meanwhile, no one finishes the Butterfly, has that evasion that's not going to necessarily help against this Shadow Fiend build, but is a good boost in damage output. Oh yeah. Got that double Dragon Blood HP regen. He's incredibly tanky, will hit hard. Got the 300 health. Looks like he's for the SF to sit back and do damage. Both teams smoked up here. Knowing that Roshan could be up, it looks like VP suspect TNC might be in the Roshan pit. Boots are traveling mid-puck. You've got to be careful. They see him. They get the stomp to lead things off. Can they get the hook? No, they get the cogs there. The Winter's Curse follow-up. The Dragon Knight will not get this done. VP react perfectly. Able to manage to keep the puck alive for the time being to get the spells up. Ice Blast comes flying through. Ramses gets clipped by it. He has got the BKB up, but he is still in a lot of trouble here. Raven slowing him down. A couple more right clicks will finish Ramses off. Is he going to die? The Ice Blast Shatter will finish him and bring him down. No one now in trouble too. He's surrounded by the entire TNC team, and VP have no choice but to scatter. They've lost both their carries, even though they got the save on the puck.
A prize.
TNC just looking a bit stronger, a bit tankier. SF and DK both did.
And it's up.
Yeah, you can see the Venge and the CK did somewhere between 2.5 and 3k damage each. Meanwhile, SF and Dragon Knight, 4k plus. They were dominating that team fight. Ice Blast, Rocket Flare bottom, just trying to push out this lane, knowing that the VP split push is very pesky. This has not been a good game for Sam H, to be honest, Winter. He has not played his best. I will say it for you. I mean, that's a good news for TNC. They can win a fight without using Doom, but I think it is a point worth bringing out that Sam H has had a rough game and needs to... They're not really winning right now. They're still behind on goal, but with Aegis Cheese and Refresher Shard, you've got to favor TNC's position right now. It even feels like that last fight, even though they saved the puck wasn't able to properly use his spells. Like, we didn't see like the Aghanim's Dream Coil being broken or anything. You really want to get that Ag's Dream Coil out on the carries, yeah, with the swap. That's going to be the big combo to look out for in this game. They found puck, the blink out is there, Pasha blinking the direction he was facing, Sam H trying to chase, but... The Dream Coil swap initiation, we saw it once this game, it needs to happen again, it feels like. Considering that there is the Aghanim Scepter there. That 3-second stun. Big. Oh, sorry, 4.5 second stun. What am I talking? Yep. And that's kind of the Doom's job. At this point, you're telling this Doom, like, just get your ultimate off on a Winter Wyvern. Even Enchantress, stop the Impetus damage. Could be okay. Whoever it is, get the Doom off. Yeah. Venge approaching level 25. Decent level 25s, the Magic Missile piercing spell immunity or 400 Magic Missile damage. Doesn't feel like these are insane level 25s, but see how that helps out. Against the Dragon Knight BKB, SF does have Lincolns, but theoretically he could have his Lincolns broken. You could stop a BKB Requiem if broken, so I mean you've got swap as well for that. Cuckoo. Links forward to start seeing the tier 3 tower. Oh, Winter's Curse on the backlines. Lil is found. 1437. Can he bring him down? You betcha. Great play from Lil. That sneaky little devil has found one. Cuckoo on the higher ground. Going to threaten a Requiem. They're going to buy back the AA. He can throw this Ice Blast front base. Artsel in the front lines melting to the razors. Cuckoo trying to finish him off. Unable to do so through the heal. From the backlines, Enchantress still just throwing those impetuses. TNC have got the Ice Blast now flying in. That one's going to hit Pasha. Goes from dooming an illusion to dooming a Lincoln's. Well, to not dooming at all, then to dooming a Lincoln's. Ay, ay, ay. Sam H. Does the H stand for Herald Winter? Dude, Sam H, I love you, bro. But not your best game.
My sprites are with us.
TNC are in the top 4 of a minor, versing a major champion here. They have come a long way, and they are on equal terms right now. Refresher shot on the AA, by the way. What do you make of this? You think? I wouldn't give it to the Doom. That's for sure. But SF, I guess SF has too many items. DK maybe is a bit better. Unclear. yeah, the potential for the plays to happen. Okay. As for SF, he's got a butterfly now. That'll give him a lot more survivability against these carries who do not have MKB. Likely a pickup coming the Venge's way, but is transitioning more into a right-click build. Butterfly, Manta, Lincoln's not using the Yule Scepter as one of his main items, it feels. Bottom lane he goes, double damage. They've got map control, which means they're getting the runes. He's going to go and his age just expires. Cuckoo. Cuckoo, ka-choo. Be careful, my friend. Bottom lane Pash is going to TP back. I think VP may want to fight. Knowing that the age just expired. Yeah. That's... Cuckoo is definitely one of those exciting players to watch.
Hurry the hands of the clock.
Oh, mighty mother.
A prize.
Yeah.
At last.
He's kind of taken over the title of Raging Potato as being that, like, flashy superstar mid in the Philippines. That sometimes will make... I feel Cuckoo is a lot more reliable than what maybe Raging Potato was, but he'll still sometimes do some crazy stuff. That wins you games. You need him. It's like the Eternal Envy plays, you know? It's the 50-50. You don't know which going to be sometimes. You want one player like that on your team. Gonna run right into Lil here. Can you get the blink out? He does do so. He blinks to the side with the Glimmer Cape. Protection not available for these heroes. They're gonna dust him up now. Lil gets found. Winter's Curse. Not successful as Cuckoo will bring him down. Drops the gem. It was... I mean, VP have managed to pull pretty far ahead in terms of overall gold, but that doesn't feel too significant, and also feels like it's as a result of this puck. That's 420 GPM more than your opponents are getting. I guess there's a couple gold talents like the AA, 60 GPM, but seems like a lot of this.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, puck. He's orb top. Going for the melee racks. Meanwhile, bottom lane, the big fight breaking out. SF in the front lines has got BKB wreck. And he's going to throw the wreck and hold the BKB for now. They focus down the Venge in the front lines. Puck still going for the wrecks. Is he going to TP back? Looks like that's not the call. He wants to get this melee racks. Meanwhile, TNC in the bottom are still going to take this fight. They bring down both carries. Going to force those buybacks. Puck has decided not to return to the fight. They need his dream call. No, he's going to stay top. He's going for this. The backdoor kicks in, as you mentioned, which means he needs to come and fight. Enchantress has no buyback. They need that Aghanim Dream Coil. No one threatening to go in, but without a swap, they haven't got that guaranteed break. Passion now, Dream calls up Cuckoo. He's got a BKB, but can't use that to break the coil. TNC taking a melee rack's gonna BKB. Cuckoo still gets stunned up. No one with that BKB piercing stun. Just going for that one. He may die back here. Dragonite Force going in with Guys Plus. They're gonna bring down no one. He gets blocked in place by the Cold Embrace. And the Cold Embrace looks gonna Sam. It's a nice 2-hero stun. That Hoof Stomp coming up big, making up for some of his discretions earlier on in this game. DP have been bested here with a great high ground push. TNC did not need a gold lead this game to take the fight. That AA, just having Ice Blast this game meant so much to TNC. They were getting so many key kills off of that, and what a great fight to end things there. Oh yeah.